TCU is really training students what it takes to succeed in the real world of journalism. So many people who studied journalism a long time ago are just set in their ways of just print, just broadcast, and even now just online. But the way journalism is headed is toward convergence. At TCU, we are getting the training we need to succeed in the real world.
Technology is so much a part of our lives now, and to keep equipping us with the top of the line, state of the art software and equipment, it's necessary if we want to get an edge, get an advantage, and I think the people here at the college, they realize that, and they're dedicated to getting us whatever we need to succeed.
We have a person for KTCU up here. We have News Now. We have the Skiff and Image. I think it's really great to have everybody kind of in this cluster to where we can all work together.
It's a very friendly work environment, and all the professors and labs and stuff are all in the same room. So it's good just to, if you need to talk to somebody, they're right there. You don't have to go to their office, down the hall, around the corner. So the Convergence Center is also a place to call home.
I have been thoroughly impressed with the faculty here at TCU. I am currently the president of the TCU Ad Association, and it has been overwhelming the support that they have given the Ad Association by announcing certain events in their classrooms, allowing me and my executive board to speak in their classrooms, and by attending in general. They have been overwhelmingly supportive, and obviously in class they have been a great help.
Yes, the integration of technology is so important right now, especially if, in the working world, and especially with what I want to do. If I want to work with a company and work with their PR and get them known in the world, it's so important to know that with all the technology that's going on, you need to be a part of that.
Again, 4 years ago, I thought journalism was just writing. But as I've matured as a student and as a journalist, I've learned that being a reporter now, it doesn't suffice to just write. You have to be a jack of all trades, if you will. You have to know how to shoot video. You have to know how to shoot pictures. You have to think of alternative story formats, not just writing a block of text. And these are the skills you need to be competitive out there.
I went and got the interview, and not only did I put the package together for TCU News Now, we also got something online immediately for a webcast, and we also had an article in the next day's Skiff. And rather than taking 3 different reporters to do it, we were able to converge our efforts and really cut the work in half.
When it comes to journalistic standards and all the basics, I think that the Schieffer School faculty have done a great job in instilling that in students like me.
I feel that they're even recognizing something as small as a cell phone and how it can be utilized as essentially your entire career world right there in the palm of your hand. There's applications, there's emails, you have to be constantly kept up, and the more accurate you are, the better employees see you as that, and I feel that TCU has done a wonderful job of getting that message through to us students and making sure that they know we're not just playing on our cell phones, or we're not just Facebooking or Twittering for the fun of it, but they understand how to use it as a strategic marketing element and a tactic, and I feel very confident in their ability to do that.
Having gone through the Schieffer School of Journalism and being a senior where I am right now, I feel ready. I mean, everything that I've done hands-on, everything that I've gone through, whether it be reporting for the Skiff, whether it be reporting for TCU News Now, it's unparalleled to anything I've ever done. And Bob Schieffer's commitment to this university, to the school of journalism, he knows how to do it, and he's put a lot of effort into it. And now, as I head into the workforce this summer, I am ready to compete. And Bob, I thank you. I'm sure everybody else thanks you. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Bob Schieffer.
Hi there, I'm Bob Schieffer, and welcome to our website. Since you're here, let me tell you a little about the Schieffer School of Journalism. We have a great school that's getting better by the minute, and I know what I'm talking about because I come to the campus often and pay close attention to what's happening here. First, we're moving into a brand new state-of-the-art newsroom. We call it a Convergence Lab, where everyone who wants to be a reporter works together to turn out daily television and radio reports, a 24/7 website, and the campus newspaper. We do it that way because we know that the reporters of the future have no idea whether they'll be working for an online publication, a traditional newspaper, or in broadcasting. We're also making sure the students going into advertising and strategic communications will get the same kind of broad exposure to all media. But that's just part of it. We're also making sure our students get a solid grounding in academics and ethics, and I make sure as well that they have a chance to meet and talk to working reporters, editors, and correspondents from the top levels of journalism, advertising, and public relations. Every year I bring top reporters from around the country to TCU for a symposium on the news. Television's Tom Brokaw, the late Tim Russert, the editors of the New York Times and the Washington Post, columnists such as Bob Woodward, Bob Novak, Tom Friedman are among those who've come to the campus in recent years. We are in the midst of a technological revolution, and no one can say how people will get their news in the future. But what we do know is that there has never been a greater need for trained professional reporters, because we know that without independently gathered, accurate information, democracy as we know it cannot exist. Journalism has always been about a great adventure, but never more so than now, and the need for it never more crucial. Journalism is not for everyone, but if you believe you might want to be a part of this great adventure, then come to see us and let us show you how we can prepare you for the trip. I'm Bob Schieffer, and I hope to see you soon right here at TCU.